And yes, I can like use it maybe if I like really pay respect, but do I if I use it without even saying anything? Like, I really think we should have a talk about AAVE like amongst us. Because what the fuck is going on? Like, how can we know when we're saying fucking konnichiwa or like okay, we're not saying konnichiwa that much, but like I don't know, this for example, such an East Asian thing. No? Am I wrong? Isn't this like coming from like very East Asian culture? We're doing that all the time. And I feel like we know that it's like K-pop, J-pop coded, no? Am I like drawing things out of my ass? I think that is my practice in general, drawing things directly out of my rectum and serving. Mostly eating it myself. But now it's also for you. Do you want to eat? But I feel like it's just not talked about at all, and is purposefully dismissed and disregarded and erased and neglected and like erased as in like violently erased. How black lingo infiltrates and like shapes our culture all over, like again and again and again and again, and how we like do not recognize that, and it's only black people who recognize that, I feel like, or many other people also recognize it, but we don't talk about it that much. I don't see us talk about it that much. And even in the way we speak, the way we're like all these like gestures that black women created also, how do we pay it back? That is maybe the question. Reparations are gonna happen how? And how much and when and where? And how do we redistribute? Not even redistribute, like how do we just give credit where credit is due? Like, I'm so annoyed by the displacement. I am so annoyed by the displacement. That means a lot. It does mean a lot. Because I'm an open mouth for my peers, and my peers is me, and me I am my peers, and my peers I mean everything alive. I am annoyed by the displacement of everything. Put it back, okay? Put it fucking back. Put that fucking land back, okay? You stole that shit. It's not yours. It's not yours. Oh, it's not yours. You know what's yours? It's right here. It's right here. This is yours. Or is it? Because also, like, black and brown people created the culture here now. So, I don't know. Maybe we should be in a merge. But the merge should be respectful. Otherwise, it's not a merge. It's merch. It's merch. It's cosplaying. It's dressing up. And it's ridiculing. And it's... Wow, I saw this meme. Like, you stole our culture and reclaimed it as alternative. Ugh. And then it was all these, like, beautiful indigenous and black people with, like, scarification, which I have. Piercings, which I have. Like, funny, I want to say. Which is not funny, which is ancestrally potent. Like, different kind of haircuts. Tattoos, obviously. It's so funny how, like, all the alternative people are, like, the urge we have is to reconnect with our ancestors. But we just make this new thing, and that's also what I wanted to go, like, all punks, all alternative people, all queers. All queers. And especially all trans people. We're making this... We have this urge to, like... There is so much animism in our ways. There's so much animism. So much reconnection. And somehow so little knowledge. Somehow so little knowledge, because that knowledge was, what? Erased. Erased. But we can dig. And we can dig within ourselves. And we can find it. And we can just know. We don't have to read. It's not, I'm not saying like we should read. I mean, yes, I'm saying we should read together also, especially. But I'm also just saying we should feel. Yeah. We should feel. We should feel how our pussy tastes. Does it taste like sex? Or does it taste like rape? Abandoned rape culture. Right fucking now. Whiteness is rape culture. Rape culture is patriarchy. Beauty standards are rape culture. Misogyny is rape culture. Rape culture is right here. All the time. All the fucking time. The question is transness a new kind of nationalism? Are we building like a new kind of nationality? You know what, like nationalism, in my understanding, is what erased class like unity, you know? And like tribes. Like it was like, now we are only one and now we're Danish. And you shouldn't think about if you are a man or a woman, or like you should definitely think about that and you should choose either or. No, but you shouldn't, like, it doesn't matter if you're poor or if you're rich, you're just Danish. Like that means more than like class. That is what like nationalism did, which made everything fuck the fuck up in the world, because then we didn't unite like poor people, like the proletariat, against the fucking rich, and then we couldn't like fuck the systems. Like it was a very like enabler of capitalism, nationalism. So, and I'm thinking like transness is such a global thing now that we're like, oh my god, but it just matters if we're trans. It doesn't matter where we come from. We're still, I feel like transness is still very like disconnected from Earth. That's my new take. Transness is not animist. Unless it is. And it is. But it also is not, you know? No, what is going on with us trans people getting all these surgeries and taking all these medications? Oh my god. This is touchy subject for me. This is a touchy ass subject for me. It's big. I don't even know if I can handle it. We need a card for this. We do need a card for this. The container. The bodily container. So much body. So much fire. Yeah, fire inside the body. So much fire and so much body. Like earth. So much fire in earth. So much passion in the body. That's what we're feeling. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm feeling. No, this is the container. This is the like, where are we going actually? What are we here for? I don't know. I'm here to like really try something out. I don't want to word it too much, but I do want to word that I'm interested in so many things. I'm mostly interested in how does transness, mental illness coexist or relate to animism. That's actually the three things I'm most interested in the world. How do we defend like having an AV actually, or like whiteness in general, but that has everything to do with transness and mental illness, because it cannot be separated from the systems of oppression, no, and power. Yeah, so whiteness, white people coming back to Europe, mental illness, how can we reclaim being truly, madly, and deeply, reclaim being psychotic, mad, crazy, insane, idiotic, stupid, autistic, crazy. Reclaiming the craziness. 3, so many things. The prison industrial complex, like how do we commune without like canceling each other? How can we like dismantle our whiteness and our urge to like separate and segregate and exclude and seclude and isolate and individualize and single out and which also is connected to like celebrity culture, for example, which we're also very done with. Very, very done with. Everything that is on the top needs to go down. Everything that has just one thing at the top, yeah, down again. Now down. Yes, down, 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 down. Down. Down from that pedestal. Away, 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 away. Then something new, you know? We need the circles. We need the... Cannot... Oh, gunk. You know? Only the pyramids can stand like that. And they can stay there. That can actually be the only thing that stayed there. Apart from all the other fucking loot that we have in our fucking museums. I don't even know where I am now, but I'm just gonna go because the story is unraveling. Like the wisdom is like rewiring the and for how is transness, mental illness, whiteness, and the prison industrial complex, like cancellation, how do they all correlate? How is transness such a fucking product of fucking whiteness, no? And also alternativeness in general. Like, everything is such a product of, like, whiteness. I know it sounds crazy, but, like, I was talking to Americans yesterday, like, Americans. Also crazy, no? Yeah, that's also something we're abandoning in 2026. Americans? Oh, you mean Chilean? Because that's also American. Oh, you mean Alaskan? Because that's also American. And also those things, that is also very white, no? Or just very colonial. What tribe, what indigenous land are you on? What indigenous land are you on? Because you're not American. You're maybe not even from the US, because that shouldn't fucking exist, because that is indigenous land right there. Or black and indigenous land. So stop saying American when you mean from the US, if you mean from indigenous land. If you mean from that specific tribe where you're situated right fucking now. You're not American. I'm not taking that as an answer at all. At all. At all. Anyway, I'm very interested in all these things, and if you also are interested in these things, let me know. We can talk about it. I think it's very important to discuss these things, because I'm very tired of the way we speak about things, and I think that we can work a lot towards, like, have new ways of speaking about things where we can, like, be better at unifying the forces, because, like, the left is scattered the fuck if, because we still have so much individualization and so much, like, pathologizing each other and ourselves. Wow, the pathologization. I am done. I'm done. Oh, so you're sick, so that means you have to be home alone? Yeah, beautiful. Then we can really make a revolution now. Oh, you're a leftist, but you're chronically ill, so you have to be, like, secluded. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, because then we can really rise or rest to the occasion, you know? We can really rest together and, like, oppose systems and resist, which can't be done in sleep, which can be done sick, if you're actually sick, which you are. But we have to dismantle the ways we are sick. Thank you to Sick Comrade, who's actually making a huge, amazing effort to, like, unionize sick people. Not only sick people, sick queers especially. Sick white queers need to do a lot of work. And with work, I mean reflection about their own whiteness, because we cannot opt out of whiteness just because we're sick, or of the revolution. It can actually accentuate and, like, deepen our power towards the revolution if we tap into or learn about, like, black rest. That is where we can draw inspiration from, and that can reflect our own ancestral and animist practices that we also had when we were not too caught up in capitalism. You know, when white people actually had culture. Because we do have culture, we've just forgotten it so much because we were so obsessed with being colonizers that we had to dismantle our own culture and steal others, you know. I'm done. I am so done with this, you guys. And I'm so also not done. Like, I've partied so much the past few days And it's honestly given me so much joy. I had like a whole break of partying for like many years because I was like, wow, this party culture is so white. Wow, I'm really like, no, I'm talking to white people also. And yeah, I just couldn't, also because I was disabled AF. Like, I couldn't party, and now I partied again, and now I'm like, exactly, that's what we need to do. We need to live together and cook together and be in conflict together. Okay, so that will be actually the final words of this. Having a house, occupying places, squatting at each other's places, sleeping together most days. Sleeping together most days. You understand? Sleeping together most days. Sleeping together most days. Together as in multiple people sleeping, maybe in the same room, but at least in the same orbit. Sleeping together most days. Is it a 6 or is it a 9? Dreaming together. Dreaming together most days. And dreaming as in not just like dreaming in the night, but like really like what is our goals? What is our visions? Making a group and forming visions together. I want like a vision group. I want it to be called the vision group. Ah. Okay, cool. Visions about passion, visions about materiality. How do we make it real? How do we make our dreams come fucking true? What kind of kufas do we need to do? What kind of communal kitchens do we need to do? What kind of, like, do we need to buy a mattress so the person who, like, no, I always say, no, I don't have a couch. Maybe I should get a couch. Okay? Maybe I should fucking get a couch. And if not a couch, a fucking air mattress. Because I need to be, like, this floor is big enough to host a fucking person, okay? To host at least one more fucking person, okay? And how do we keep centered in love? When we have conflict, how can we navigate that? How do we get tools to actually listen to each other and not only to ourselves and not only speak from our own wounds, but speak from our loving and caring and like equipped state? We need to equip ourselves. Transformative justice and restorative justice, there's no way we can survive this without those tools. Like, have people close to you that know these tools and know them yourselves. Like, know them yourself. Invaluable. How do we stay in the trouble? Also this. How do we stay on the threshold of the new? How do we embrace when we escape, embrace when we are addicts, embrace all the parts of us that are us scared on the threshold of becoming anew? How do we tap into the new feeling of a new body? All the time when we're scared, it's often because there is a new opportunity that we have never, ever, ever tried before, that we are so keen to explore, but we are so afraid to take that step. Realize that you're just on a threshold. You're just on like the verge of breaking your shell and becoming anew. Yeah, being together on the thresholds. And together, I mean also you and your allies that are not only human, but relational in many different ways. Today, I thought about a quote that I wanted my mom to have said to me when I was young. And I want to be that parent. I want to be that, like, tiger. I want to be that, like, wolf and, like, mouse and kitty, furry baby. Baby boy parent to say to my little cub, my little bear cub, there's always a reason to go outside. And if you don't know the reason now, it's because you need to find it outside. Every time I go outside, I'm like, I find the reason. I find the reason why I have to go outside. Like, outside is life. Outside is life. Inside is like outside is life. Outside is life. Inside is germs. And we love germs. Outside is also germs, but we need those germs. You know, like after the fucking Neolithic revolution, where we started like plastering with like lime plaster on our walls, like to get them white. I just read. I actually now I can seem kind of smart because I actually read about like how we disconnected from Earth and from like the microbiome that we were so much more entangled with when we lived on the bottom floor, like when we lived together with animals, way more in together with shit and with trees and soil. Yeah, we developed a whole new like microbiome, which is like here right now. I'm a part of like a whole system of like bacteria that I developed myself and that I have co-created with all the like already existing bacteria here. But it's very different from what we did like many 100,000 years ago, which was inherently like maybe more healthy. But to maintain my health now or to like better it after like this biocide, germicide revolution can also be pretty bad. I'm tracing back again and trying to merge a little bit more with the outsides because I need it for my health, because I care about me and I care about you too, so I think you should do that too. Relationality, the cancer, the fire inside of the cancer, the 69 and the passion between them. Wow, I'm horny. You feel me? And the weeping willow. Cry, okay? Cry to a fucking tree. But most of all, cry in the fucking phone. Like, if you really want to cry, pick up that phone and say, I want to cry on your shoulder right now. Can you listen? Every person that has compassion for you says either yes, thank you, or no, I don't have time. Or they don't respond and they're pricks and you don't need them in your life at all. Just a tip. 6 of... This is also such like a... I've actually been a little bit... Like, 6 is such an enigmatic... 6, 7, such an enigmatic number. It was also not the last one, so I don't know why I pick it as the last, but like... What does 6 mean to you? For me, it means like 6, actually. But also like harmony and like balance, and that it's all here right now, actually. And now we got another fucking clubs of 3. The communication, creativity, interaction, community, threesomes, 3 ways, like having a relation, having something in between, having a connection, like an attraction, breach, new constellation. The 3 magical number, the newness, the like the next step all the time, which is like amazing, because we need to break free from this like calcified fucking stagnancy, like, and I don't mean that in a stressful way at all. Like, rest is importance, okay, importance. That was not French. If you were wondering, if you are French, you knew that was not French. But to everyone else, don't learn. Don't. That was, yeah. Don't adopt that. Seda, so fucking beautiful. Tuya, it is this is my favorite tree of all. This is in Copenhagen so much. It smells like, you know, the fucking licorice, like, not like the berry licorice skulls, gummy. I swear to God, so good. It smells like that. It smells completely like licorice and berry. There is not a fucking pine tree that can smell like licorice and berry, and it does. It really does. You're like, am I in a candy store? And am I smelling the best candy in the whole candy store? Yes. And it comes from a fucking tree. Incroyable. Incroyable. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette now and maybe cry later. So, see you. Masturbate today. If not today, do it tomorrow. Because I know you can do it. Center yourself. Center yourself in everything but capitalism. Center yourself in everything but grind culture. Everything but stress. Everything but... You can hate. But know that it's because you need to express yourself. And talk. And also make art. And also run. And also like punch. So do all those things. Do not bottle anything up. Let it all hang loose. Let yourself be ugly, undesirable, cringe, and problematic. Most of all, let yourself be fucking problematic. Because that's what we fucking need. That's what we fucking need in this age. Okay? That's what we fucking need. Not like going around being like extremely violent to anyone, but you're not. You're not violent just because you're like having your set of knowledge, okay? And if you are, let yourself be open. Oh my god, did I hurt someone? Oh, tell me about it. I want to hear how I make you feel. Do I make you feel horrible? That kind of makes me sad. And let's go from there then. Does other people make me feel amazing? Wow, let's go there then. Let's go different places. Like, it all is a matter of like going different places, like moving through space. Move through space more. It's very important that you move through space. That's like a very human thing that we need to do more. Also walking, like kissing, letting the earth kiss your feet when you walk, that in itself is a meditation. Meditate on love's ecstasy, as Khalil Gibran, don't know how to pronounce, Khalil Gibran says in his otherwise pretty patriarchal but very beautiful book called, I don't even know now anymore because I was like so annoyed when I read it, but I was like gagging AV. I was like like bursting my heart open the first half of the book. Completely amazing. Read poetry, write poetry, speak your truth, be responsible for your own actions, be silly, be goofy, dance, party, do drugs if you want to, but also stay sober. It's so amazing. It's amazing. Sobriety is amazing. But also don't be sober and boring. You need, like, if you need drugs to have fun, then do drugs. And that's where I changed the past like week. Or the past like half year at least. Wow, I was so like, no, I'd rather be bored and sober. I'm like, let's do drugs. If that makes us have a lot of fun, let's do it. Then you like go back and forth. Okay. I don't know if I will post this, but if I do, pray for me. Because I will not be okay. Because I unraveled all of it. Maybe I'll edit it a bit and then post it. I love you. Oh my gosh, should that be the ending? No, I do love you. I do love you because I love myself. And we are one.